Okay, so this year we really want to focus our style on playing gritty and playing hard. We want to really dictate the pace of the games, and whether it's on attack, we want to always be attacking and always going for the goal. And on midi, we want to be getting all of the ground balls and fighting for the face-offs. And then on D, we want to pressure out and always be pushing people outside, pushing them to their left hand and non-dominant, and just being gritty and fighting for the ball from the start to the finish of the game.
I think the biggest thing that we proved last season is this team is very resilient. We always played hard. We never quit. So we definitely want to build on that this year, but also bring our level of competition to a little higher level. So we're going to be focusing on that. We've been focusing on that in our practices. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that works out.
That's truly, I think, with this team is just the love of lacrosse. I think that's what keeps us all motivated, and I think it's that feedback loop that just keeps us all motivated. Like when I see my teammates getting excited, I get excited. And so I think because it really seems like with this team, someone's excited about something. Someone's ready for something, and that just like continues to amp us up. And I think it's going to be a really good year.
Our goals for this season are to continue growing the team. We brought in some great players in our recruiting class. So my goal is really to watch our progress, move to the next level, introduce some higher concepts in our game, and continue to grow the team on the pace that it's been growing on.
So I think something that we want to focus on, and I think it's a challenge for many teams, is just having our mindset right heading into a game and just only focusing on being present and focusing on the next challenge at hand. So focusing on the game ahead of us. I think that will be really important, and that will help us make strides in the season, focusing on the game in front of us and making sure our mindset is there, and having a good mindset when we enter each game.
So with preseason training, it's always just really getting everyone up to speed, adjusting, like allowing freshmen and new players to figure out like the environment that they're in, incorporating lacrosse into their lives. And so like going along with that, it's just generalization, which allows season to be, now we can be very point blank. We know what we're looking for because we know everyone's on the same page and can do the same thing. So it's like now we can start specializing and making plays, making adjustments, and it's just playing the game.
Our captains were on the job immediately when the first years arrived to welcome them to the team and kind of bring them up to speed on what our team culture is. My three senior captains have really been with us through some tumultuous times and have come out the other end and brought that resilience that I talked about to the team. So their influence over our new players, or their influence on our new players, is evident because our first year players are bringing an attitude of never quit, work hard, and just bring your best to every game.
I think it's developed pretty normally, as any team would. As people just learn like how to play with each other, obviously we get to know the little things that like make each other tick, where to look for like that next pass, that next movement, because we know that now about ourselves. And so the goal coming into season is, because we know those little ticks, we're looking for them. And it's like, that's so exciting. Like when I see one of my teammates at X looking across the fan and we see that drive, that cut off the top, it's like, it's those little moments that are just like so exciting to watch. And so it's like, I'm so excited because we're learning about each other and we're like now able to make ourselves even better because now we can push ourselves.
Yeah, we brought 7 first years in our recruiting class, and all of them have made an immediate impact. Many of them will be starting. Uh, they've brought a higher skill level, which has elevated our team, and they've brought a higher IQ, which is helping us advance the higher concepts. And we have players that can support each other now. So we're looking for an immediate impact from these players.
Yeah, so I think we're all busy on the team, and I think being a part of a team makes it a little bit more easy to manage that because you can rely on your teammates and your coaches. Coach Mike, it makes it very easy for us to work our classes and prioritize classes while making it to practice. We work our schedules around practice, so I think that's really important. And for me, I just like to focus on time management and blocking out times to do my homework so that when we go to practice later at night, I'm able to just focus on my work and my lacrosse and do homework and get everything done other times. So I think just time management is very important.
Just getting on the field and playing. Uh, Fall ball, this team put in a ton of work. In the 3 weeks we've been on the field since we got back, everybody's been working really hard. We've been in the weight room. We've been putting in all the work, doing individual sessions and practices. So right now it's about let's get on the field and see how this looks, and let's compete. So that's what we're looking forward to the most.